Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Car Question. You know we like to go off-roading, and today we're going to test one of the new vehicle. Well, this can go on the road. It cannot even go into the federal trails, but don't worry about that. We've got plenty of space here in Quebec to test those nice off-road machines, and it's the comeback of the Mahindra Roxor. You probably know that name from the past, and it's looking like one of the famous vehicles you know today, huh? Yes, it is. So this is a pretty amazing machine. First of all, let's look at the exterior. You can see it's real rugged. You can see those off-road tires. You can see also the design, which is really unique. And it's gonna probably appeal to a lot of guys that add some side-by-side, some ATVs. But take note, this is a completely different machine. It's not the same road handling, but hey, is it looking really unique? And you can personalize a lot that machine. Bumper, winch, tires, automatic, manual, name it. Even the rear of that truck can be fully customized with a nice cabin, more passenger, up to 4 with some optional seat in the back. And believe me, this is real fun when it comes to off-roading, going to the camp, or simply enjoying the outdoor life. Let's talk about the engine. 2.5 liter turbo diesel engine. This is going to be good for 62 horsepower. Where it will shine, because that number is not really high, it's the torque. You've got 144 pound-foot of torque between 1400 and 2200 RPM. As I said earlier, 5-speed manual, automatic, you can decide. You've got the transfer case with a low gear. You can tow up to 3,490 pounds. I don't know why they didn't say 3,500 pounds. You can tow that real high number because of the chassis, which is really strong and not like an ATV or a side-by-side. When you're gonna get to the rear, once again, enough cargo space. You will be able to put 350 pounds of payload capacity, and for the fuel, 45 liter or 12 gallon. Today it's going to be all about fun of riding that machine to see how it will do off-road, and we've got a special challenge with my friend Dave, who wanted to challenge my King Quad 300 on acceleration with that Roxor. I know this machine got more horsepower, but believe me, the entire machine is ready. Today at Car Question, the Roxor. It was an amazing time today. It's sunny out there and it's really fun to enjoy those great vehicles that are made for adventure, and that's the point. If you want to work on a farm with that kind of vehicle, if you want to go off-road, it might be the proper choice for you, but it's really different from a side-by-side. Let's start with the negative point. Well, first of all, it's not really powerful. You press on the accelerator and you don't get any reaction. And for the price that this vehicle is going to sell, you've got a lot of little sound here and there, little cracking noise that I'm not really satisfied to hear when I see the price of this vehicle. And also, is it going to be rusty over time? This is made mostly of metal. You can look at the hood hinges and I clearly see some resemblance between a regular vehicle where you need to change those after a few years because they change color. And how about reliability over time? That's gonna have to be seen. Comfort is okay, but not really impressive. And it's gonna be the same thing for your passenger in the rear. And one thing that I'm most surprised is the price, $21,000 base, $25,000 Canadian if you want to go with an automatic version. And here's a pop quiz question, guys. How much is a Mahindra Roxor worth when you fully equip it? Yes, you've got the track option, which is impressive. They will give you great traction in snow, but fully equipped with the Captain America style, it's gonna be worth over 85 grand. You hear me right, it's Porsche territory, it's BMW territory. Okay, you don't go off-road with those, but still you can get a pretty decent 6x6 vehicle fully equipped within the competition for that kind of price. So I'm not sure I will spend all that money in that kind of vehicle. And another point, you know, this one is 62 inches large. Mandatory in the federated trails, you need to have a vehicle which is 64 and smaller, so it could go in the trail. So why not give them a permit to go around and enjoy the great adventure of what Quebec and the trail has to offer to those guys who will buy probably a Mahindra Roxor. Yes, probably you could go on the road also, but believe me, the collision testing are not real great. You don't have any airbag in those, and probably it will not be real secure if you hit a regular car with it. But otherwise, we could at least give them some permission to go around in some towns where farming is really important. We see more and more laws that are giving the permission for ATVs to go in the street, so why not the Mahindra Roxor? On the plus point though, it's USA made. You won't have to wait for a long time to get your replacement part if something happens to your vehicle. Another major point which is impressive and better than any ATV or side-by-side is the box frame. It's really solid. This one you're going to be able to tow 3,500 pounds. Well, round the number. And otherwise a great payload capacity. And this is the kind of vehicle when you fully load it, it will be capable. You've got enough traction. Our test in the field today proves us that it's an impressive, capable off-road machine with the suspension and awesome traction. Probably one of the best that we saw there, with the tires combined to the low range, combined to the diesel power, and plenty of torque as soon as you step on the accelerator with the turbo. And to that, you've got a real engine, which is really similar to a real farming tractor. You've got a real transmission, no belt, so as soon as you're going to pull something bigger than you're supposed to, it will be able to do it. So otherwise, you can get also awesome traction during the winter with the tracks. It's a pretty decent vehicle and you can personalize that I really like. How about you guys? How do you like the Roxor, that Mahindra vehicle which is so unique? Feel free to comment in the section down there below. Do a thumbs up because you like our question and subscribe. We're gonna see you another time. Take care.